our deck profile. I'm here with Cody. He got third place at our non-meta tournament today with Qliphort. So I'll let him explain.
Alright, so I built the deck in the last hour before coming here just because I figured out where we're going, but other than that, it's I've always had it in the back pocket. But as far as the deck goes, it's 45 cards. We got 3 Scout. Since it's finally at 3, I can finally run it at 3. Basic, pay 8, feel great, search pretty much anything in the deck that's necessary. 2 Monolith. Normal is 1, but with 2 you can do some really cool combos with Disc. If not, it's also doesn't have any restrictions as far as the normal summon. Show. It's not very good, but it's also a good rank 9, but it's also, when it's tribute summon, it can attack twice and does piercing damage both times. So it's kind of interesting, but then again, it's only really there if I need OTK. Disc. Comes really well with that just because when it's tribute summoned, especially summon 2 Qliphorts out of my deck and they're destroyed at the end phase. So if I summon out the Monoliths, they are destroyed, but they're at their full attack. Because normally when Qliphorts are special summon or normal summon or special without a tribute, they go down to 1800 attack, which is both good and bad. So everything in the deck besides the vanillas are normal summonable. We got 3 stealth. They're pretty good. They can pretty much, whenever you activate their effect to return a card to the hand, it also has an ability that makes it you can't actually chain to it. So you can just do chain link, do the chain links and actually prevent your opponent from responding. Helix, which is the MST of the deck. If it's tributed in any way, shape, or form, it can destroy a spell trap card on the field, either player's side of the field, which is helpful. Then we got Carrier, which is the same thing, but with returning monsters to the hand. And that's all monsters. I believe it's 18. Alright, next is spells. My weird tech of the day, which is 3 engaged, 1 Hornet Drone, just because if I have enough any combination of, or find a way to get Hornet Drones, I can actually summon Qliphort Genius without even using a normal summon. If not, I can do a really stupid combo that if I open up a Qliphort and Sacrifice, which I can actually create a Link Rebo just for the lulz, which I did in my last round. 3 copies of Summoner's Art, searches out Scout, searches out Monolith. Pretty self-explanatory. 3 copies of Pot of Duality. I don't special summon too often in the deck, and it's always good to dig a little deeper. 3 Sacrifice. Pretty decent card. Has like 8 effects. Monster is equipped to, gets 300 attack. Can count as 2 tributes for a Qliphort monster. Can't be destroyed by battle, and then when this card leaves the field, including if I link summon or tribute summon it or whatnot, I can search a Qliphort monster. Pretty good card. Then on the traps, we have 3 copies of Crackdown. Pretty self-explanatory. You got it, I want it, I take it. 3 Impermanence because it's a good card. You get everything I don't like. And then for a Solemn package, we got 3 Strike, 3 Judgment. I didn't want to put in a warning just because it's not a 3-up. Alright, and then the last 2 cards in the main deck are Recreate and Skill Drain. Pretty much the same card. Recreate does anything that's normal summon. That's level 4 or lower, gets effects negated to the end of the turn. Anything that's special level 5 or higher is effects negated to the end of the turn, but when they leave the field at any point after that, they're banished instead. Besides searchable, and it's destroyed if there's another Qliphort on the field. Spell or monster, which is always cool. Then we'll go extra deck just because it doesn't matter. I did use it a lot today just because of the Strike Striker engine, which literally is 1 Kagari, 1 Kaina, and 1 Hayate. Basic combo is, Hornet Drones, summon Kagari, get Hornet Drones back, link that off into one that has a down arrow, and then Hornet Drones again, do that. And then when you got 2 on the field, they're both machines, become Qliphort Genius. Pretty self-explanatory. Or not really self-explanatory, but unless if you need to, you can freeze opponent's monster or attack directly. Number 68, Sky Prison. It's only really good if you want to negate stuff in the graveyard, so it's more or less just a throw in, but if I can get it out, it's not terrible. Plus, it's 100 attack for every monster in the graveyard. Nightmare Engine, pretty self-explanatory. Negate spells. Borrelord, Blow-Sword. Never summon these things, but you know, just the off chance that nuke my back row, I can use the links. Ingrisu. I have a lot of level 8s once I get my board cleared, so I can go into it. 3 Qliphort Genius. I'll affect my Spell Trap and Link Monsters effects. If I summon 2 monsters to the zones, I can switch to level 5 or higher machine, which is really good in an all-machine deck. And I can also target a monster, or target a card in each player so I feel negate it to the end of the turn. So, pretty useful. And then just the Link Karibo for the play with the Hornet Drones. And then extra deck we got 1 Terraforming, 2 Necro Valley, just for decks that like the graveyard since my deck doesn't care. 2 Summon Limit, just for going first and playing against anything that's a little 2 Special Summon Happy. 2 Ash, 2 Ogre. Just didn't find room for the hand traps, but I just wanted to run it at a decent ratio that if I did open them, I wouldn't lose right away. 3 Evenly. The only time I used it was against Todd. And then I had 3 Lancia for pretty much anything because my partner played Cosmo, so I thought I'd hit it while I can, and that is it.
All right. Well, thank you, Cody, for the deck profile. If there's any changes you would make, what kind of changes would you make?
Hand traps in the main deck. I would probably end up running Rival of the Warlords in the main deck. I just didn't have any extras, so other than that, that's pretty much it.
Okay. But yeah, thank you again for the deck profile. If you guys have any questions about his deck, leave it down in the comment section below. And yeah, hope you guys all enjoy this video. Leave a like, comment, definitely subscribe. We should see you guys next video. Have a nice day.